have 3 questions. So why don't I collect the questions? Actually, we have 4. He's always late to class as well, with his hand up. Okay, 5 questions. And this guy was usually even later. But okay, right. Let's start with Mr. Milles.
My name is Рига Latvia. I'm a student of political science here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your speech. It's very hard to disagree on many, if not most, issues with you, because you have raised many valid points here about the future of Europe. But my question is this. What would happen and what would you do if your policies fail, even if there are enough conditions for successful implementation? How different would you be, let's say, from the others who are failing Europe right now?
Okay, and then the second question was over here.
Yeah, I'm a third-year student of international relations here, and you talked about exporting political stability abroad, and I thought it was very interesting, especially regarding refugee crisis. Turkey is a very pivotal player here, and European leaders have been very hesitant to comment on the post-coup situation in Turkey, which seems to be moving away from European values. Do you see this as a bargaining chip in the European relations with Turkey, the refugee deal, and do you think this is the right stance, and do you think that there should be more, export of stability abroad? I mean, if you say that Europe is exporting stability abroad, maybe they should have a stronger stance on Turkey. Thanks.
And this, by the way, is one of our students who was an Erasmus Plus in Turkey, I think. Just returned.
So it's working,
and for interest, yeah. And now hand over to the Dean, Mr. Oswald.
Yes, you several times mentioned refugee crisis here, and you also said about Latvia. Yes, we accepted, I think 29, but 22 of them are in Germany now. And my question is the following. It's at least for 2 reasons. One reason, of course, it's our problem, closeness of our labor market. But the second reason is that financial support in Germany is 10 times bigger than in Latvia. Approximately. I don't have concrete numbers. And my question is the following. Do you have, I think that on the one hand we may wait for the future, that its level of social economic development will become not so different. But what to do now? Because people want to go where they have more money, more support, Germany, Sweden, but not Latvia, I presume not Bulgaria, probably, yes. I don't know. Yes? So that's why. What is your proposal? To use somehow European funds, or what to do? Because it also may cause problems in countries, because our pensioners will say, okay, when they have 2 times bigger money than our average pensioners, then it will be a problem also. Do you have any plan B for this case?
Thank you.
Good morning. You're Stanishef, second class political science student. You previously talked about crisis, changes, and challenges that we as Europeans are facing. So, is there actually anything positive going on that we can look at and say, hey, it feels good to be European? So.
Okay, and then I guess the last question over here. Niels.
No, I've just suggested to give an opportunity to ask another question.
Oh.
I have lots of privileges to ask questions like this.
All right. All right, okay, so we have 4 questions. You have 8 minutes, so 2 minutes a question.
Yesterday we met with the mayor of Riga, with Niels, and I asked him many questions, so today there will be a return session. Because of course I come here to Latvia because our political family has 33 member parties. And I want to know about every country, what is the concrete situation, what are the challenges of our party. And I must say that I said it today in another TV, which is the Russian-speaking TV, I was also there, will be broadcast, that actually, for me, these ideas of this Askan party are very, very close, because one thing is social democracy, because social protection is important for every person, creating equal chances, which is crucial for social democracy. And the second idea, to live in harmony, this is a very European idea. Because, again, I walked around Riga yesterday. I was so impressed to see a Catholic cathedral, a Protestant cathedral, an Anglican church, an Eastern Orthodox church, all together in one city. This is beauty and this is opportunity. But that has nothing to do with the questions we'll continue to discuss our political status. So, what would I do if my policy fails? Well, then I would say I'm not for this job. I have to leave. The problem is that, in the European level, in the European political party, we're not structured like the national parties. I'm elected and I have a full mandate to do whatever I want for the next 4 years. We are a party of parties, like an umbrella party. And we work very interactively with the member parties, so it's common responsibility in reality to achieve this. And the second thing is, to achieve something, you need to fight and to win confidence. Because again, you need mathematics, you need numbers in votes, you need numbers in seats in order to impose your policy. On the exporting on political stability in Turkey, well, Europe has exported quite a lot politics in the last 10, 15 years. I would not, together with America, and with America leading, sometimes not to the best way. I mean, when I speak about exporting stability, I definitely don't mean war. Because in Iraq, what happened? It just destroyed, the whole system in the Middle East, not to mention Iraq as a country. And similar thing happened in Libya, similar thing is happening in Syria. It's very complex. So when you don't have a plan, what you do after you depose a dictator, then it's very risky, because if you create chaos, in chaos, very often monsters appear, like the Islamic State. Speaking on stability, well, EU as an idea is a force for peace. We are not NATO. NATO is another organization. We are also members of NATO, most of our countries, but not all. But EU is a force of peace. And this is the soft and attractive power of the European Union. So if we manage to help in Syria to stop the war, this will be a great achievement. And I know that Federica Mogherini, who belongs to our family, is doing great efforts in Syria, in Libya, in Iran. When there was a deal with the government, she contributed so much, together with key social democratic and socialist foreign ministers like Steinmeier and Ayrault in France, to achieve these agreements, that this is the way. Plus economic investment and opportunities, and cooperation with these countries in order to achieve something better. On Turkey, our relations are very complex. What I have always said publicly, it's on my statements, during my visits to Turkey, in front of our prime ministers and everywhere, we need this agreement with Turkey from pragmatic reasons. But this is only one element of our relations. And it cannot be traded for human rights. And I have never, in my political force, the European Socialists, have never kept silence about it. In January, I think it was this year, together with Giacomo, we were in Turkey meeting our sister parties, the CHP and the HDP. And also we went specially to Istanbul from Ankara to visit the prison where Cem Dündar, the editor-in-chief of Cumhuriyet, was sitting. They didn't let us in. He made a protest in front regarding the intellectuals from Turkey. And I wrote him a personal letter, and writing under the rain, he then replied to me, to show that that matters, and to show that not to us, but to the Turkish authorities. I think this is essential, and our family will never make a compromise on human rights, democratic rights of people, not in Turkey, not in Hungary, not anywhere. The Honorable Dean asked me about Plan B. Look, let's start by implementing Plan A, because there is a plan adopted by the European Council about helping the countries who are really overburdened, like Greece and Italy, in taking 160,000 refugees to different countries. And frankly speaking, I don't really understand all this fuss. Yes, politically, there are political forces which can use it for their purpose and play the scary game with you. You will have 200, not 29, as you mentioned. You will have 200 refugees from Syria and Iraq, and it will destroy Latvia. Yeah? It will. Well, if something like that can destroy Latvia or Bulgaria or any other country, then why do we exist? We are not